What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 342 of Community Universe Modern Edition number 22 of Reality Wrasslin here on this fine Thursday afternoon where it's going to start thundering soon here and it's 77 degrees. My life. Throw up those what is up, guys. Tim in here. Big Tim. Welcome in, everybody, though. What's up, Topher? Maury, Victor. Victor, been in a lot of streams lately, man. Love it. Batman, what's good, y'all? As we are going to get an action-packed card, as always, underway with some singles action coming from Genesis. There's 3 sub-levels, Victor. So, $4.99 will give you the What Is Up, Guys emote. $9.99 will give you the Dragon Shrew emote. And I don't have one for the 24 level yet. But we're hoping to get a Schmidty face soon. But if you have Twitch Prime, you get a free sub a month. Could always throw that out at you, boy. You know what I'm saying? But I think I murdered myself last night with the Tournament of Souls. Think I caught a cold. Hacking my brains out all morning. But indeed, we are on the road to Purgatory, which is this Sunday. Hoping to stream it around 1 or 2-ish. And the card will, of course, be up on Saturday, so make sure you get your predictions. And then, we know that beyond that, on the horizon, just 5 weeks off, is the 5th annual Ascendance, the grandest stage of them all. Will you coming to you live? The venue, ladies and gentlemen, has been confirmed. Las Vegas, Nevada, my friends, where Ascendance 5 will emanate from. That 4-day event, biggest event in CMV's history. It's going to be wild, no doubt about that. But let's worry about what's right in front of us here now. As I said, a bout here from Genesis. Ushio Takei going to take on Rick Reed. Rick Reed, who's on a 9-match winning streak. We'll see if it comes to an end at the hands of the Japanese sensation, a member of Jay Davis's army, as he likes to call them. Yeah, Hellish, I got your message. Sounds good. To both things. And of course, as Ushio makes his way out onto the stage tonight, guys, our main event going to feature the Rising Star champion, Alistair Knox, once again putting his title on the line, just as he did last week. A huge upset when he defeated Guri Sukhanov, becoming only the 2nd man ever to do so, one-on-one against the Russian Ogre. So now he has to put his belt on the line yet again against a former Rising Star champion, a man that he's beaten twice in the Pimp Daddy Matt Tyler Endicott, but can he do it when it matters most? That is the question. Ushio Takei. Last time we saw him was 2 weeks ago on Genesis when he suffered a defeat at the hands of Elijah Stewart in a pretty great matchup. So no doubt he's going to get back to his winning ways. It's only his 3rd official matchup here in his CMV career today, this afternoon, this day in history. Rick Reed, ladies and gentlemen, an in-ring veteran, kind of the Genesis counterpart, if you will, to Oliver Smith. But as I said before this match started, Rick Reed is on a 9-match winning streak, most recently last week winning an impromptu 6-man over-the-top rope battle royal during a live event. With Ascendance on the horizon, Reed is doing one hell of a job of getting himself noticed to try to snag a spot on that card. Everybody in all of CMV wants to get a spot at Ascendance, the showcase of immortals. Of course, try to get every single superstar featured at Ascendance. 4-day event this year, biggest in CMV's history. Last year's Ascendance, it was a 2-day event. Now we're cranking it up ×2. It's going to be one hell of a ride, no doubt about that, live from Las Vegas. I'm excited as Ushio and Rick Reed get things underway here. Master Ogon is his name on the site. Victor. Excuse me. Ushio Takei bringing his strong style from Japan. A lot of great strikes in his arsenal, whereas Rick Reed, just that, he calls himself the old school, the king of old school. A great mat-based wrestler and very, very technical. This has the makings to be a pretty great matchup between these two. Indeed, Purgatory this Sunday. And on Monday Night Fusion, we found out that Matt Devious will be Andrew Briggs' partner, as they will get a shot at Desolation's Fusion Tag Team titles this Sunday. Stacked card for Purgatory, guys. We got the Elimination Chamber. We got the LaFave family imploding. Pat versus Tim. We got the Alpha World title line, Undisputed title line. Actually, every single title is going to be on the line at Purgatory except for the Rising Star Championship, which is defended tonight by Alistair Knox against Tyler Endicott in our main event. As the Japanese sensation guy is going to scale up to the top rope. Looking to take a risk here. What is he concocting? Oh, go for a coup de grace. But Rick Reed saw it coming. There's that veteran instinct kicking in. Unfortunately, he can't capitalize and gets caught with a capture suplex. Sorry about that. I'm probably going to be coughing and dying a lot during this stream and tomorrow's Genesis. German suplex by Takei, who is taking control of this matchup early on, but Rick Reed showing off his wrestling aptitude with that double leg takedown. Back and forth they're going here to kick off Reality Wrasslin. Number 22, of course, we got our brand new referee, Zhang, who's filling in for Slappy, who's now the official referee for Monday Night Fusion. Had his first night on the job just earlier this week. Nice takedown there by Double R. Oh, and there's a shoulder claw of doom being applied by Reed as it goes to work on Ushio here, trying to keep him grounded so he can work on him with his wrestling skills. Only a 2 count there, though, over Takei. Let's be honest. Let's forget about Paul Devine being in the main event. Let's forget about an arm wrestling challenge. What everybody's looking forward to is the 2nd annual Slick B Memorial Battle Royal, baby. There's no doubt about it, as Rick Reed with that staple spine buster of his, but only gets a 2 count as he immediately snaps back 2, sizing up Takei. Gonna go for that fall away slam of his, but no! Ushio realizing the danger that's coming at him and able to counter. Hopefully Slime B will be joining me on commentary again for the 2nd annual Slick B Memorial Battle Royale. This matchup continuing between these two. Ushio Takei, like I said, only his 3rd match in his CMV career. 1-1 right now. He was victorious in his debut, then lost to Elijah Stewart a couple weeks ago. Whereas Rick Reed is tearing through the Genesis roster on a 9-match winning streak right now. Kick to the gut. Looks like a hammer and sickle from Rick. Vintage Toonsy. Welcome in, my friend, as Young gets into the pinning position. Only a 2 count, though. Once again for Reed, the king of old school. Oh, Takei! Takei with a Kimura locked in on Rick Reed here. Takei also has a very deadly submission game. That's what he won his debut match with, not a Kimura, but an ankle lock. Not a whole lot of damage being done to Rick Reed's arm in this match, but Takei's got it at a really bad angle here. No, look at Rick Reed. So smart, technically sound to escape that way. Ooh, no doubt, Ascendance 5 is going to be amazing, guys. It'll go Friday. Going to be the pre-show panel, just as we did last year. Well, last year was actually a 3-day event, so it's only 1 day longer this time around. But Friday will be the pre-show panel. That's Rick Reed with a back suplex off the top rope. We'll have guests discussing the card. And then Saturday will be a kickoff, which will be 7 matches, probably the lower card, probably a couple of title matches. And then Sunday, Monday, day 1 and day 2, respectively, as Rick Reed goes for the pin here. Only a 2 count, though. Ushio Takedo gets off a nice punch to the midsection here. These two putting on not like a, it's not spot-filled, amazing, shocking contest, but it was a really good back-and-forth, just clean wrestling match going on right now. The kickoff reality wrestling. He's got a back suplex by Reed, unleashing them right now. Hooks the leg, does Rick Reed here. Frequent pinfall attempts by the king of old school. Trying to make Ushio exert his energy and wear himself out. As Reed groggily gets back to his feet, though, you can tell that this match is beginning to wear on him as well. Oh, before I streamed here, wait a minute. There it is, that ankle lock that he won his debut matchup with at the top of the month. Will he be victorious here tonight and bring Rick Reed's 9-match winning streak to an end, ladies and gentlemen? Ankle lock cinched in, but Reed again able to survive and escape. Oh, and now Reed going for the botchplex, perhaps, a fisherman suplex, but Ushio counters. Now Rick Reed counters the counter to counter the counter. And wrong time to taunt there, Ushio. Getting a punch right to the jaw. Now back suplex. I was going to say, though, Batman, I fired up Injustice 2 before starting the stream here and put it on medium. Got destroyed by the computer. As Rick Reed looking to destroy Ushio Takedo. Fall away, slam into the bridge. That did not look like a rope break, but okay, Zhang maybe having a little bit of bias here. His fellow Japanese superstar in the ring right now in Ushio. 1, 2, only a 2 count though. Big forearm smash by Rick Reed. I can't tell if Ushio just has naturally, rosy red cheeks or if that's from Rick Reed knocking the shit out of him. Oh, Rick Reed throwing Ushio Takedo right out of the ring as the Japanese sensation went for a clothesline, and now Reed looks like he's content trying to get the count out. He's telling Ushio to get back in, that he's still ready to go. Yo, what up, Ross Fowler, my friend? That name sounds familiar. I don't think you've ever been here before, though. Perhaps you have. Either way, welcome to CMV for Reality Wrasslin, number 22 opening matchup of the evening, and really a fantastic wrestling match between these two. Like I said, there's no big spots there. There's no oh my god moments, but it's just very good technical back and forth matches. Reed, another spine buster. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 10-win streak. But Ushio Takedo giving Reed a run for his money, his toughest challenge to date, no doubt about it. As now Reed once again sizing Ushio Takedo up. Fall away slam numero dos. No rope break this time. 1, 2, 3, and Rick Reed goes to 10. 10 wins in a row for the king of old school, ladies and gentlemen. Crizzy hit me up on Facebook and blocking my goddamn feed. Rick Reed, 10 wins in a row now, no doubt about it. Reed deserving some sort of opportunity with the role that he's been on. And with Ascendance on the horizon, the grand spectacle here in CMV. Reed might just get that opportunity to shine. There's what did it after a great wrestling match. That second fall-away slam brings Rick Reed the win. We still got a lot to get to here tonight, guys. Up next, we see the debut, in-ring debut of Jack Spade as he takes on Adam Valentine. Later on, we got the assassin Harvey Hastings battling the #1 contender to the United States title, and Sean Canton, our main event, of course, Rising Star title on the line. Alistair Knox tries to do it 2 weeks in a row when he defends against the Pimp Daddy Mac, Tyler Endicott. For the Genesis Live event, I think I'm just going to throw it together when we're there, because I forgot to give Tim one. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of people coming here from COH lately. Well, when the guy who ran it took his break or whatever, but what do we got? We had Killian Red for a while, but he's taken off. We got Devlin O'Brien, though. Hey, Explicit. What's up, my friend? Welcome for some reality wrestling. Missed the first matchup where we saw Rick Reed go to 10 wins in a row now by defeating Usho Takedo. And now we're going to see the in-ring debut of Jack Spade of Next Gen. Of course, accompanied by his fellow Next Gen compadre and Adam Finito. Both these men striving to make an impact. Earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion, Adam Finito attacked Anarchy champion Perry Heenan. That kind of backfired on him as Perry Heenan locked him in that deadly sleeper hold of his, and the referee had to break it. Whereas Jack Spade, his endeavors went quite well. He jumped Shane Scott after his win over Lex Knight and ended up leaving with his arm raised, beating the shit out of Filth. So now we're going to see Spade. I guess Adam Finito was like, yeah, my attempt didn't go so well. Let's let you take it, Spade. Let's let you jump in the ring first. As Spade's going to look to get one up over Adam Valentine, who has been on it's 2-0 currently since being called up to Fusion. Of course, formerly participating on NGW. May it rest in peace. Never forget. Down there, I talked about it during the Fusion Live event. He didn't do too well, but won a dark match in his debut, and then on Fusion's live event, he defeated John Love in goddamn a half an hour long match. Took him long enough, but he was victorious as he looks to keep up his winning ways by burying some young talent. He's some young talent himself, so what are you gonna do? Maury, I tried to take Raiden. I told Batman I'll take Raiden, but they said no, we got plans for him. He's gonna go for the European title, but then George King won, and now I don't know if Cop's taking Raiden or not. I don't know. I would have, Maury. I would have. I was looking out for you, fam, but they wouldn't let me. As here it comes, ladies and gentlemen, of Next Gen, personally trained by the hypothetical Kung Fu practitioner himself, Kevin Lee, as was Adam Finito. Jack Spade makes his way down the ramp for his CMV debut. Jack Spade gonna no doubt be looking to utilize what his master taught him. Stiff strikes. Trying to knock his opponent out clean here. Valentine, though, a vicious competitor. Jack Spade would do well not to take him lightly, but I'm sure Spade is probably feeling pretty well about himself after his attack on Scott went successfully. We don't talk about CWA here, Josh. That's blacklisted. I know I'm being petty, but I don't care. No, I don't really care. I don't know. I've honestly never watched a single episode of COH or CWA, so I wouldn't have any idea. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. And you did see Adam Finito in the corner of Jack Spade there when he was making his entrance, so Adam Valentine going to have eyes in the back of his head. Valentine, like I said, 2-0 since being called up to Monday Night Fusion. Can he make it 3-0, or will Spade put him in the ground? Valentine going through a hellacious war with John Love a couple of days ago on Monday Night Fusion. Gotta wonder if he's at 100%, but either way, he's here, he's showing up, he's ready to compete. And here's a tweet, ladies and gentlemen, from Ted Dickens, the commentator of NGW, rip in peace, never forget. He says, the thing about Adam Valentine is you haven't seen him at his best yet. And that's actually what Valentine said after his victory over Love on this past Fusion Live event. He let out a tweet afterwards saying, I'm not even my best yet. You just wait. The greatest of all time will shine bright soon. Saying he wants to be a rising star, obviously hinting at contention for the Rising Star Championship. As this match gets underway, Young officiating. Following this matchup, Harvey, Hastings, and Sean Kent gonna go one-on-one for the first time. As Jack Spade gonna take down Valentine with an arm drag. The GOAT with a jawbreaker to retaliate. Rolled through by Jack Spade. Doesn't go for the pin, though. Instead, a sit-out powerbomb showing off his strength. Now a knee, a shin rather, right to the back of Valentine's head as Spade taunting, mocking Valentine here, and a stiff kick to the back to follow through again. Adam going to have to be weary of Adam Finito there. Adam and Adam. But I know Valentine definitely got to be weary of Finito's presence ringside. Whether or not he'll interfere, this is Spade's in-ring debut. We've yet to see Finito compete. Like I said, I'm sure that, after his attack on Perry Heenan didn't exactly go his way, he told Spade, you take this one, fam. I'll sit this one out. As Spade goes to the top rope. High flying on display, but it backfires, missing that swanton attempt. Obviously, Kevin Lee did not teach him that because Kevin Lee's not a high flyer. He's the hypothetical Kung Fu practitioner. Got a full Nelson Bulldog by Adam Valentine. And a tweet, ladies and gentlemen, from Tim LaFave says, when it's all said and done with my father, at Kevin, I should throw a few back. It's been too long. Hashtag Blood Brothers. So Tim LaFave wanting to reconnect with Kevin Lee, guys, who has been officially re-signed to Friday Night Genesis. In fact, during that unmatched last week when all of Next Gen, were in the ring together, Kevin Lee actually said, I'm going to take a trip over to Genesis and pat Tim on the back. Kind of seemed a little bit, seemed like it's throwing a bit of shade. It was pretty rude, everything Tim's going through, but indeed, Kevin Lee will be returning to Genesis soon as Jack Spade with a power bomb to Adam Valentine. Reverse DDT by Jack Spade as Adam Valentine brought up to his feet here. Spade been in control for the better part of this one so far. Oh, turning Valentine around. Jack, what is he looking for here? Oh, not a big man, but still, that's throwing, 250 pounds right into your opponent as he takes a cheeky little curtsy. Jack Spade knows he's got the win inbound here, but if you waste too much time taunting, that's going to come back to bite him. Something he'll learn real quick here in CMV. Oh, yes! By Adam Valentine, the greatest of all time, as he refers to himself. Misses that spinning soul kick, though. And now he's going to pay for it. Spade sizing him up, though, taking too much time thinking. Irish whip puts him in the corner. Valentine calling for the end here. Ooh, clothesline right to the back of the head. Adam Valentine is rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Double forearms again, and Jack Spade runs right into an Oklahoma Stampede. Adam Valentine is rolling, baby, here on Reality Wrestling, edition number 22, this Thursday afternoon. Jack Spade, though, quickly back to his feet, and there's that knee tap from Jack Spade. 1, 2, 3, and Jack Spade victorious just like that, just as Valentine was beginning to build steam. Bam, in the blink of an eye, it comes crumbling down. Knee tap out of nowhere gets Jack Spade the win in his CMV debut. Jack Spade, victorious, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Valentine taking his first loss since coming to the Fusion roster. Hopefully he can brush this up and recuperate, brush it off, I should say, and recuperate. But Spade celebrating that victory. That was a nice ending. Yeah, Adam Valentine was beginning to build steam. It was like, fuck yeah, I'm coming back, and then bam, just like that, knee to the face, and it's over. Ooh, spit in my mouth. Here we go, folks. Our co-main event of the evening on Reality Wrasslin. Edition number 22, going to feature the Assassin, Harvey Hastings, battling the #1 contender for the CMV United States Championship post-purgatory this Sunday. And Sean Kent, who earned that opportunity by defeating his own tag team partner, Azrael, this past Monday night on Fusion. Last week, actually. That was last week. Fusion. Schmidty, of course, putting the tag team partners against one another after all the trash they've been talking about the co-general manager, and putting that opportunity on the line to make sure they didn't flake, and Kent just being the better man, putting out Azrael. Harvey Hastings, of course, we know he has a date set this Sunday with Arthur Rose at Purgatory, the winner of which will go on to Ascendance to fight Oliver Smith in his retirement match. Win or lose, Smith will be having his last match at Ascendance. Who is going to get that chance to send him packing, though? Will it be the Assassin, or will it be the unique one? Harvey been on a bit of a decline these past few weeks, losing to Travis King, losing in a tag team match, and then losing just earlier this week to Tyson Cage on a live event. So he desperately needs this victory here. Some sort of momentum heading into the pay-per-view. Harvey Hastings, I've been saying it these past 3 weeks, something's been off with him ever since what Travis King did to him in their Falls Count Anywhere match live from Las Vegas. It was 3 weeks ago, man. Travis King, if you didn't see the match, it was a fucking dismantling. Travis King destroyed Harvey Hastings, and I think he didn't take any time. Harvey was right back in the ring the very next week, which I guess I can respect, but I think it was a bad call because we've seen it in his matches since then. He's been disoriented, he's been confused, he hasn't capitalized, and that's why he just keeps losing. Hoping to get back on track. Here tonight, though, is Double H. It's not going to be easy. Sean Kent, of course, the younger brother of the legendary Ryan Kent, the current Alpha World Champion. Been in CMV 6 months now already. A former Fusion Tag Team Champion and now #1 contender for the United States title heading into Ascendance. And Sean Kent holds a victory over Undisputed Champion Chris Andrews as well. Last month that happened. This is actually a pretty big opportunity for Harvey if he can't get the win. And we know Harvey is accustomed to pulling off upsets, defeating Travis King at the top of the month. I wonder how Schmidty feels about Sean Kent using his entrance theme here. Kent kind of taunting Schmidty as he and Azrael have been doing ever since Schmidty came into power. They've not been appreciating it, especially Azrael, who, following the loss to his partner Kent, Azrael said that things are okay between he and Kent still after the match. That Azrael ain't gonna hold any grudges because it's all Schmidty. Schmidty's the one that pit them against each other. Schmidty's the one that he's pissed off with. Remember when he was the general manager of Raw? I do. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of a tweet from Schmidty, the co-general manager of Monday Night Fusion. He says, we'll be firing anybody in the sound crew who plays this theme for Sean Kent on Fusion. Don't test me, don't mock me. Hashtag idiots, as Kent kicks off this match with a bang. That blue thunder bomb, and now taking a step back for a curb stomp. Good God. Harvey getting mollywopped right out the gate here. Of course, Schmidty, I'd recommend he gets off Twitter and starts preparing for his Hell in a Cell match this Sunday at Purgatory. Locked inside the cage with Brody Sampson. It's going down for real, guys. Purgatory, a stacked card. We've also got the Elimination Chamber. 6 of Genesis's top talents competing for a shot at the Alpha World title come Ascendance. We've got Bob Luger, Ryan Kemp for the Alpha World title to see who goes into Ascendance as champion. Oh, nice knee strike. We got the LaFave family imploding. Father Pat against son Tim. We've got Paul Devine, Jacob Ziegler, and of course we got Travis King, Chris Andrews for the Undisputed title. Harvey Hastings trying to battle back here in this one, but a nice counter by Sean Kent, who thus far in his CMV career has most definitely lived up to the Kent family name. Will it be a Kent family affair come Ascendance? Can Ryan Kent go into the Showcase of Immortals as champion? Can he walk out the same? Can Kent walk in with a U.S. title shot and walk out with another title added to his resume? We'll have to wait and see who's going to be United States champion post-Purgatory as well. We know Xander Slate, the face of America, defending his title against Salvi, who placed second in the Cyborg Invitational. And Xander Slate, after that hellacious match with Jacob Ziegler this past Monday night on Fusion, we know it's been confirmed by the medical crew suffering from a minor concussion, but still set to defend his championship. That might hinder Slate. We'll have to wait and see after that double knee gutbuster, then a basement drop kick. Sean Kent gets a 2 count as now he scales to the top rope, looking to take a risk as he flies high with a shooting star. Damn! Using Harvey Hastings' own finishing move against him. Yes, Gerard Fisher tweeting out at Schmidty saying, I guess I'll change my theme song just for you then. And then Schmidty responding saying, thanks, you can have Kent's U.S. title shot. Schmidty has that much power, though. We know Sampson is awake, though he's still in the hospital resting from Schmidty's attack. He is awake and doing his job once again from his hospital bed. Yo, what up, Koi Warrior? That green hurting my eyes, though. But welcome, my friend. Welcome to CMV. Harvey Hastings finally finding his way in this matchup as he beckons Kent to rise to his feet. Springboard. Oh, I'm going for a springboard roundhouse maybe or something there. I'm not too sure. Either way, it does not pay off for the assassin as Sean Kent now, with that combination we're used to seeing from him, usually sets up his opponents for the GTS. Rocking him with these punches, slaps, kicks, and finally that spinning soul. As now he looks for a suplex, stalled though by Double H into one of his own. And a tweet from Gerard Fisher, guys, says, at Schmidty, I don't believe you have ever watched a single match of mine. Ah, forget it. Ignorance is bliss for you. And of course, Gerard Fisher, another NGW superstar, beast never forget, who has been officially signed to Monday Night Fusion, ladies and gentlemen. And it'll be interesting. You know, Harvey Hastings and him used to be a tag team on the independent circuit called The House, and we actually saw a little interaction between them. Headshot a couple of weeks ago on Fusion. Maybe they'll reform The House. Who knows? Harvey got to focus on this match right now and Purgatory this Sunday as he goes to the top, looking to show Kent how to properly hit a shooting star. Into the pin goes Double H. Will this be enough? 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. As a tweet from Schmidty responds to Gerard saying, welp, you blew it. Have you met trauma? Gerard Fisher officially on Schmidty's shit list. Sean Kent shooting in another blue thunder bomb. 1, 2, not even a 2 count. Oh, man. Harvey Hastings dragging Sean Kent out towards the middle of the ring. This matchup has most definitely shifted from how it started. Sean Kent dominated early on, and now Harvey Hastings in the driver's seat as he hooks the leg here following a kick to the chest, but only a 2 count. Harvey Hastings bringing Kent up to his feet by the head of his hair. Kent says, "Don't touch the hair, fam," as he backs into the corner. Sean Kent, we rarely see this from him. Super kick, knocking Harvey Hastings' teeth right down its throat. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. Very, very rarely does Kent pull out that maneuver. I think that's only maybe the second, third time we've ever seen him hit it. Not enough to keep down Harvey, though. Kent keeping up his assault. Springboard senton. Sean much more agile and much faster than his brother Ryan, who's a powerhouse and a brawler. Pinfall attempt by Harvey yet again produces a 2 count. This is our co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. Up next in our main event, the Rising Star title on the line. Can Alistair Knox do it 2 weeks in a row as they defend against the Pimp Mac himself, Tyler Endicott, a former champion, a man who Knox has beaten twice, but can he do it when it matters most after coming off a huge upset win over Guri Sukhanov last week? Sean Kent going to target the arm of Harvey Hastings here. Very vicarious position, a way that the body simply should not bend as he stomps on the forearm with no regard for Harvey's well-being. And now once again going to shoot for this combo. Chops, slaps, punches, back fist. Now some kicks to the chest before the spinning soul brings everything together. And Kent dropping down to one knee afterwards. That really knocked the wind out of him, apparently. Elbow drop to the knee, and this is a great strategy by Kent. Take out the legs of Harvey Hastings, not being able to use his speed, go up to the top rope to execute the shooting star press, which Harvey's been using a lot lately. Towards the start of his career, he was utilizing that Anaconda Vice. I haven't seen him lock it in like a long time. Guess he decided to ditch it, maybe. I don't know. Distance created between these two here on Reality Wrasslin number 22. There's going to be a boot camp from Sean Kent, who goes to the corner yet again. Looking to pull this out twice in one match. Oh, no, it doesn't go for the super kick. Instead, nonchalant in the corner, wasting time. Very disrespectful. Giving Harvey Hastings all that he needs to try to recuperate and nab the win. Or maybe not. Sean Kent with a cradle DDT. The way that Harvey Hastings' neck bent off the canvas there. 1, 2, only a 2 count. And now Kent finally has eyes to finish, lining up Harvey Hastings. The very maneuver he used to put out his own tag team partner, Adriel. GTS knee to the face, busts Harvey open. 1, 2, 3, and Sean Kent gets the win. Harvey Hastings continues his unlucky run. I don't think that cut is ever going to heal for Harvey. That same cut that Travis King inflicted 3 weeks ago. He was busted open again during Fusion's live event. Indeed, Phantom. What a matchup. Very, like I said, it started off, why did I say matchup? Matchup. It started off very dominant by Sean Kent, but Harvey came back, actually dominated for a while himself. But Sean Kent continues his run of luck, opposite to Harvey. Nabs the victory, does the #1 contender to the United States title, whereas Harvey heads into purgatory with not an ounce of momentum behind him. Will he be able to upset the unique one, Arthur Rose? Or will it be Rose who goes to Ascendance to battle Oliver Smith in his retirement match? And there's what did the deed, GTS by Sean Kent, knocking Harvey out cold. Sean Kent celebrating his victory as he awaits to see who walks out of purgatory as the United States champion. Will the face of America, Xander Slate, retain? Or will it be Salvi who meets Kent on the road to ascendance? He only punched him twice. And it was after Kent did all of that to him. I feel like Luger would, at least defend himself a bit. That's literally the only thing he does in the whole video. Punches him twice. Says, get away. Because I'm lazy, Topher. What do you think this is? Josh, were you even here for the CMV Civil War 1? I don't think so. Go back and watch the entire second season. Or third season, rather. Third season. And the second season. First season, too. Which everybody can find on YouTube, which is linked on my Twitch info page. What up, Bateman? Welcome. As we are finally at our main event, ladies and gentlemen. The CMV Rising Star Championship is on the line, as the Pimp Daddy Max strives to become a two-time title holder when he challenges Alistair Knox. The CMV Civil War ended at, I'd say Cause and Effect. The first annual Cause and Effect, I'd say, is where it really ended. So it went on from, Battle Scars to Cause and Effect. It was, 5-6 months that storyline went on. Yeah, everybody best be ready for that 8-man tag match and 8-man ladder match on the season premiere. Season 5 premiere when 2K18 comes out. It's happening. Here we go, folks. Alistair Knox issued an open challenge last week, which was promptly answered by Guri Sukhanov, the Russian ogre, one of the most dominant men on the Genesis roster, who competes inside the Elimination Chamber among 5 others this Sunday at Purgatory. And Knox upsetting the entire CMV universe when he became only the second man to defeat Sukhanov by tapping him out with that censorship he calls the deep guillotine choke, which he has tapped out this man, Tyler Endicott, with before. Can Knox do it 2 weeks in a row? Whereas Guri Sukhanov softened up Knox enough for Endicott to capitalize. I mean, they said there's going to be 8-man tag team matches, which I would love. Above all else, if they put in triple threat tag team matches, 10 out of 10. They don't even need 8-man for that. They still just need 6. I don't know how they don't have that in there yet, at least. They had it in fucking SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 was the last time I think it was in a game. The Pimp Daddy Matt strutting his way down to the ring. Endicott picking up some momentum last week with a fatal 4-way victory during a live event. Bringing that here to this big opportunity in his career. I think it's that tag team partners won't attack each other. AI are going to have new smart software, something where if tag partners are in a match together, they won't attack one another. And they'll work together even. That's what I read at least. As here comes Alistair Knox, ladies and gentlemen. The CMV Rising Star Champion, who holds 2 victories over Tyler Endicott, once in a singles match when Endicott was actually the Rising Star Champion, and again when Knox actually won the title by defeating Endicott in a triple threat match. And I can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, that the man who joined these two in that triple threat match, Victor Romero, is the next #1 contender. Whoever walks out of this match as the Rising Star Champion will then have Romero, the Antichrist, to contend with one-on-one. I'm also really excited they're bringing back Match Creator. They said that you can save specific match types, so that tells me that you can mess with match options like you could in 14. Like make a last man standing inside a Hell in a Cell or 2 out of 3 falls, which would be dope. Or elimination, like triple threat elimination. I'm with Crizzy. Those are my favorite kind of matches. Triple threat and fatal 4-way eliminations. They're so fun. I love them. I would love that if they put that option back in. Here we go, folks. The main event of Reality Wrestling, edition number 22. On this fine Thursday afternoon, the Rising Star title is on the line. Tyler Endicott, the Pimp Daddy Mac, a former holder of that very championship. His reign did not last very long. In fact, Alistair Knox, with his defense over Gurry last week, became the first Rising Star champion with a successful defense. Joshua, of course, the first champion in 2-time, and then it went to Sebastian, and then back to Josh, and then to Endicott before going to Knox. So Knox now looking to make 2 defenses in a row as he just stands motionless. Emotionless, I'd have to imagine, under that mask and goggles. Yeah, or the one-on-one over the top rope battle royal. Those were always fun. Here we go. Zhang raising that title high up into the air for all to see. Victor Romero, wherever he may be, keeping a close eye on this one, I'm sure. Who will he be meeting? Will it be the Pimp Daddy Mac? Or will it be Alistair Knox? That's Endicott getting rocked right out the gate. Face smash right down onto the knee. And Endicott has tapped out not once but twice to that deep guillotine submission that Knox calls censorship. And Alistair Knox, undefeated in singles action. He only had 5 and beaten. In fact, Knox has not been pinned or submitted his entire career. His debut was in a battle royal where he didn't win, but obviously it wasn't pinned or submitted, was tossed over the top. And then he participated in a triple threat where he was not the man pinned or submitted. He did lose, but again, technically not beaten. So Knox has still yet to be put down. Will Endicott finally be the one to do so, as Tyler with a Luthez press raining down some shots, as now he goes into a cross arm bar, hyper-extending that arm, looking to force Endicott to tap early on. The Pimp Daddy Mac surviving, though. Ooh, yes. 2v2v2, fam. I'd love it. I'd love it, love it, love it. Miss that shit. Ooh, going for an enziguri. Does the Rising Star champion. Endicott sees it coming. Now belly to fire back by the Pimp Daddy Mac as he stomps down on the face of the champion. Puts him on his sternum and a knee right to the back of the head. Gonna stun him now, stomp to the back. Looking up at the lights as Alistair brought to his feet. European uppercut. Staggers as Endicott closes the distance. Does the Rising Star champion get off a firm knee right to the face. Closes in again. Irish whip into the corner. Knox slowly approaching Endicott. Puts him up top. Bad news. Early on in this match, Knox with an Astro Whip off the top. And Endicott might be done for. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Punch off to the midsection. The Pimp Daddy Mac trying to keep himself alive in this match. Short arm clothesline again. We're going to make it 3 in a row. Successfully executed. Zhang slides in the pin with them fucking dank ass sneaks of his. Only a 2 count for Endicott. Able to escape. Does Endicott there from the clutches of Endicott. Bam! Right to the face with that single knee face breaker. Will that be enough to retain the title, Alistair Knox? No, only a 2 count from Zhang. Knox, though, just a skip, hop, and a jump away from locking in that guillotine choke. Oh, Endicott has other plans in mind. Back suplex position. Sit out powerbomb by the Pimp Daddy. 1, 2, only a 2 count. And now, Endicott shooting for that bear hug belly to belly, but instead tastes the wrath of a wicked looking DDT. Put into the corner. What does the Rising Star Champion have in store here for his challenger? Reverse STO face first right into the second turnbuckle. That might have knocked Endicott out clean, folks. 1, 2, only a 2 count though. Excuse me. Pardon me. Endicott trying desperately to keep his head above water here. Getting little spurts of offense here and there, but nothing strong enough to keep him in control. We get a tiger suplex from Knox, who now sizes Tyler up. And if Knox locks this in, it's as good as over. If he brings him to the... Yeah, there it is. Brings him to the mat. Censorship locked in. No hope for a rope break. Will Endicott tap? Yes, he will. Endicott taps, and Alistair retains yet again. Censorship, one of the most deadly maneuvers in all of CMV, as it claims yet another victim, and that's now 2 defenses under the belt of Alistair Knox, who now is going to have to contend with the 7-foot-tall Antichrist Victor Romero. Alistair Knox is still the Rising Star Champion after tapping out Endicott for a 3rd time. I don't blame you for saying that, Maury, but let's remember, though it wasn't in an official match, Endicott, Victor Romero has tapped out to Alistair Knox before. It wasn't in a match, but he did indeed submit to the censorship submission hold. As Knox, for now, gonna keep that gold around his waist. And a tweet from Josh Wolf, ladies and gentlemen, says, "Keep up that good work, Knox. Show them where the Rising Star Championship belongs." So some support. And a tweet, ladies and gentlemen, from Josh Wolf, says, "Keep up that good work, Knox. Show them all where that championship belongs." That's some respect shown from the first ever and 2-time CMV Rising Star Champion. Knox beginning to impress. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Another tweet from Knox says, "Another open challenge will be held next week." But we already know that Victor Romero is next in line. So I guess Romero will be taking that one, and then if Knox retains, it'll be the following week, unless he wants to defend against 2 people. Yeah, Topher. I got you, fam. I would never let you down. What should we do? Yeah, but Victor won the poll, Gumble. That poll I posted. And he wasn't the one defeated in the triple threat. We'll do 2 bonus matches. Why not? I got nothing to do. Batman did invite me to a party, though. Maybe some co-commentary. Whew. Hello? What'd you invite me in here for? Oh, yeah, I'll come back then.
playing Friday in there. All right, we'll do a one-on point first, and then we'll do a tag out in the stream. Oh, a tweet from Adam Valentine, guys, says, I may have been the victim to a fluke tonight, but I am still the greatest, and I will be a rising star. So Valentine letting us know that he they ain't letting that loss get him down. Still egotistical, still cocky, still full of himself. Going to Clash of Champions, apparently. Ooh, down on the game audio. I was wondering why I couldn't hear anything. All right, we got Josh and Topher going at it. And a tweet now, guys, from How to Gent 101, a.k.a. Miles Kelly, who says, 2-match win streak, but I'll be patient. Wink. Not only a 2-match win streak, but his 2 matches were over within 2 minutes, I think. Maybe 2.5 minutes. He's been very dominant. I'd certainly like to see him again. All right, Gerard. We're going to get that Gerard appearance before he makes his official debut on Fusion. Since he picked Gerard, let's go Fusion, and then the tag match will be Genesis, guys. Picking Jamari. J-Dub. Can we put, oh, no, it's Exhibition, I forgot. No, we'll keep him by himself, then. I thought you were going to pick Miles Kelly. Oh, fuck, I think I'm dying. Rip in peace. He just tweeted as him. I just read out his tweet. How'd you forget? Topher. Did you fall off your forklift? Here we go, folks, though. Gerard Fisher and his unofficial debut as a member of the Fusion roster. Going to be taking on Jamari Williams. Gerard, of course, who main evented the first and last NGW checkpoint, vying to become the first ever NGW World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, that ended up being Raiden. Gerard now officially being signed to the flagship show. Going to burst on the scene here with the win over a former 2-time international champion in J-Dub. Maury, did you get my PM, by the way? You didn't respond. I don't like when you don't respond with your Ks and yups. Your one-liners. We saw Gerard's old tag team partner and Harvey Hastings not do so well during Reality Wrasslin. Let's see what Fisher's got in store. Certainly going to be a powerhouse here over Jamari Williams, who's bringing the speed and the agility to the fight. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Gerard Fisher of German heritage, making his first appearance as a member of the Fusion roster. I got you, fam. What a win this would be for Gerard in his first match. The big leagues. Jamari, of course, coming off a win on Fusion alongside Jaquan Shea. They knocked off the Old Gods. Former two-time international champion and a CMV veteran. Some German on the back of his shirt there that I can't read. What does that say? Heil Hitler? I remember? Gerard Fisher making sure his beanie is nice and safe ringside as we await the arrival of Jamari Williams. First time we're seeing Jamari in singles action in quite a while. Since the Cyborg Invitational, I do believe. But remember then he didn't do so well. Went 0-7. Twitch, please. Fucking just back me out of the app. If you want to, hell, it's up to you. Williams. Without Jaquan supporting him. I'm going to try to keep up this little tiny winning streak he's been building up. He and Jaquan together 2-0, or not 2-0, but on a 2-win streak currently. Here we go, Gerard Fisher. Jamari Williams one-on-one. The referee rings the bell. Like I said before this match started, Gerard bringing the power. Whereas Jamari going to bring the speed, the agility. Nice kitchen sink there. As Gerard rebounds off the ropes, goes for a knee strike back. Fisher moves out of the way, though. Now grabbing Jamari by the neck. KO! Forearm smash right to the back of the head. Doesn't get much more blunt, straightforward than that. Trying to knock your opponent the fuck out. Double boots low to the chest. Going to spring back Fisher as Jamari shoots in. Jamari always loving to have a little bit of fun as he turns his head between his legs and drops him right on his face. Gets to his feet though, arm drag from Fisher. Like those new tights. Is it lagging for you? I'm not getting any lag on my feed. All my viewers just disappeared though. I think that's because it backed me out of the app, though. Nice dodge by Gerard, who floors Jamari with a clothesline all the way from the deepest depths of hell to retaliate. As now he goes up to the top rope. Fisher, high flyer. Absolutely. Oh, no, changed his mind. Gotta be honest. I didn't see a whole lot of Gerard matches during NGW. I don't know a whole lot about this guy. Like I said, I just know that he was tag team partners with Harvey Hastings, called themselves The House. Main evented the first and last NGW checkpoint. Forearm smash, going to send Gerard down to the outside. This is a clean singles match. These two got to watch out for the 10 count. Gerard going to bring the fight right back into the ring. Not going to whisk any sort of shenanigans here in his debut. Jamari would be one hell of a win to get this young man's career off on Fusion. I love that mustache as well. It's like you can't see it, but then when you get a close-up and you do see it, you're just like, ugh, beautiful. 10 out of 10 pedo stash. There's Fusion from Williams. Gonna connect. Big Sunshine fan. And a quick pin by J-Dub, but only a 2 count produced. Stiff kick to the spine. Now a stomp down onto the arm. Gerard put on his sternum. Rebounds off the ropes. Bam! Big slash. Jamari, not a big guy, but that's still going to hurt you. Dropping all your weight right down onto the back. As now we're in store for some Kiwi Crushers. Vintage Jamari, that final kick right to the back of the head. Gonna put Gerard out like a light, or perhaps not, playing possum. Fisher back to a vertical base, misses that knife edge chop. Fisher gonna capitalize. Irish whip, rebounds does J-Dub. Oh, catapult spear! Using Jamari's own move against him. One hit wonder. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. Damn. Gerard nearly bringing this match to an end in a moment's notice. Dear Lord. Jamari telling Gerard to suck it. Not giving the German-born superstar any respect as Gerard not giving him any. Treat others how you want to be treated. As the dub now goes to the apron, perhaps looking for his slingshot spear, and he gets it. Spear for spear, these two continue to go back and forth. A brain chop now from Williams. One hit wonder countered by Gerard. Second time is not the charm. Fisher marking his territory. Kick to the gut. Oh, bad news for Jamari Williams. Beast bomb. Jamari in La La Land. Gerard unleashing mounted punches. Making sure the job is done as now he sizes Williams up. Calls this the nuke. Headlock driver. Jamari planted. Middle of the ring, hooks the leg. 1, 2, only a 2 count though. Gerard wasting a lot of time getting Jamari into the pin. Williams though hurting for certain. Taking that spear, then a nuke. Let's not forget the beast bomb. As Williams rips off that elbow pad that ain't there. Getting funky. As the CMV Universe is behind him. Dropping the elbow. Right to the heart. And now it's Williams who sizes up his prey. Lining him up. One hit wonder. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jamari not too happy. He thought that was a 3. I did as well. As there's the Kip Up King at work. Jamari now to the apron. He knows he's in control, wants it to stay that way. Maybe going for another slingshot spear here. Yes, he is, and he gets it again. The spear machine tonight is Jamari. As now he backs in the corner and again telling Fisher to suck it. A lot of playing around, a lot of games by Jamari here in this match that I'd have to say are going to come back to bite him. My experience. Gerard, oh, what a spine buster. Bringing Jamari to his feet. Jamari Woozy, a second taste of the Beast Bomb in store for the former 2-time international champion. Oh, but Jamari still in it. Somehow, some way. Not going down easy. Goes for a high kick. Gerard catches it. Big hook to the jaw. Jamari, I believe, is going for another spear. Gets to that hero slam. Jamari! Jamari! Single on a hook DDT. The good night driver. What a transition. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what? Oh, that would have been a mwah finish. But Gerard still has enough left in him to survive as now he shoots for another nuke, but Jamari catches him with a kick to the gut. High angle dick wrap slam by Jamari, drops down onto one knee. Huffing, puffing. Gas tank on empty. What a match has been thus far. Gerard begins to stir. Jamari making sure he stays down. Just stomping on him. Out to the apron goes Williams again. Perhaps for a third time, looking for that slingshot spear. No, this time a springboard. Oh. A springboard, I don't know. And now, the nuke! Jamari gonna pay for taking the risk. Gerard was like, what? 1, 2, 3, and Fisher is victorious. Jamari Williams attempted a springboard, I don't know, punch, I think, but he missed Gerard with another nuke to get the victory in his debut. Great matchup between these two. Gerard making a splash already on Fusion. Excuse me. Oh, Ralph, I did not know you were in there. You scared the shit out of me. Sorry, buddy. Whew, he's hiding under my table. Whew, Ralph, you guessed it. Mike Miles? I miss him too, Maury. I miss him too. Never forget the legend. And a tweet, ladies and gentlemen, from Gerard Fisher says, that's how you do it at Assassin, at Harvey Hastings. So it was a little, damn, talking some smack to his former partners. Harvey now responds saying, shut up, I can still beat you, buddy. Savage. A little bit of tension between them former partners, who are now both on Monday Night Fusion. Harvey, though, better keep himself focused on Purgatory and Arthur Rose. All right, who we got? God, stop going sideways. Hate this app. I'll die before I change. Tear the stars out from the sky. Oh, Maury, this is a Genesis match. Ralph not happy. Sorry about that. Ralph was having a fit. Ralph was having a fucking laugh. Why are you always spitting Kendra on these random ass tags? You should do random. Oh. Oh. Alright, we got Nameen, you said? Not really, Bateman. Why? Were you thinking of making another guy? Alright, what more? So for who are you choosing? Who? Etor? Who the fuck is Etor? Topher Bliss? What? Vitor's not on my... What? Vitor's not on my show. Are you okay? That's unmatched, guy. Not even once. Oh, Victor. Victor, I got you. I was about to say, huh? All right, let's wrap up this stream with our final contest, some tag team action. Kind of peculiar. As we were saying, Namian, who is one half of Chaos and Order, his twin brother Reynard, who he should be tagging with, but I guess Reynard was busy tonight, so Namian picked up Caden Kidder backstage, as they are going to take on Victor Romero, the #1 contender for the Rising Star Championship, and the Fallen Angel, the leader of the Hellfire Club, who is certainly accustomed to dealing with big men. He got Afterlife in his fucking club. John Reed looking for some momentum on the road to Purgatory, where he steps inside of the Elimination Chamber. Of course, tomorrow he's got a one-on-one matchup with Mercantile on Genesis, whereas Caden Kendall will be teaming up with Elijah Stewart. They'll battle Jay Davis and Guri Sukhanov. Here we go. Referee rings the bell, and it's going to be Namian starting things off against Victor, the Antichrist, who will be stepping into the ring with Alistair Knox next week on Reality Wrestling. A chance to become Rising Star Champion, as this is our first look at Namian. Again, supposed to be joined by his twin brother Reynard, but Reynard, I guess, was busy. Something went down, filling in for him. What's up, Undying? I'm pretty well, my friend. How are you? Welcome to CMV, our final matchup of the stream. This was Reality Wrestling, as Victor tearing Namian apart right now. Certainly a mismatch between you. Punch to the gut by Audrey, who winds up a fist for one hell of an uppercut. And Victor Romero's, tag team history, not so great. Well, he's only had one, but didn't go particularly well for him as Caden Kenner, the Battle Beast, the former Anarchy champion, now the legal man. It's vintage Kenner here, dropping bow after bow after bow after bow. I believe. Flick the sweat from his hair right down to the face of Victor before dropping that final bow. Yes, Undying, we are, my friend. Hellish just posted the join link for you right there. You can also post !CMV to learn more about us, but that is a link to our website. You can click on that. We have a roster section. We have match cards to know, what matches are going down, what stream. You can promo watch your superstars, all that good stuff. You are more than welcome. All you got to do is create an account. It takes like a minute. You just choose a username and a password. And then you are set and ready to go. Right now we are seeing 2 men who will be joined by 4 others this Sunday at Purgatory, locked inside of the Devil's Playground, the Elimination Chamber. It'll be Guri Sukhanov, Josh Wolf, Randy Borton, and Markintel who will be beside them for the opportunity to go on to Ascendance and challenge for the Alpha World title as Rita gets off a neckbreaker to Namian, who's now the legal man once more. I'm game sharing with Krizzy right now, Maury. That's how I got it. Oh, look at that deep guillotine choke. Shades of Alistair Knox here. Maybe Reed throwing shade at his own tag partner. Namian gonna be able to escape it though by dropping Reed on his lower spine there. Looks like he got him in the side of his head somehow as well. Yo, what up, Tyler Burgess? There's a rules section on the site, Undying. Like, right when you go on the site, it's the first forum. And that has all the specific stat-ish caps and what have you. Goes for a kick to the chest. Does the Antichrist, running right into a pop-up Samoan drop. Rip Audrey, as now the big man covers for a pin, but only a 2 count. And that's what Alistair Knox has barreling his way next week. Defend his championship for the 3rd week in a row. Get some teamwork, maybe trying for a tag. But Namian saves himself, maybe not for long though. Victor, I should say. Topher getting me fucked up right now. Desperately wanting to tag out. Back elbow by Audrey, though. As Audrey now, with a little bit of dark matter, flips him over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Yeah, our website is communityuniverse.4motion.com. It's linked on my Twitch info page, but indeed, !join will give you a link to it as well there. Oh, Romero! Running sit-out powerbomb, crushing Namian, but a rope break, lucky for the newcomer, making his debut in this matchup without his twin brother by his side. Instead, having to make do with Caden Kenner, but it might be to no avail as Romero, with eyes to finish, the big man with a big jackhammer. Middle of the ring, 1, 2, but Caden makes the save, what surely would have been a 3 count. Oh, Audrey with a butterfly suplex into a cross armbar, but Romero's size coming back to aid him. He got that rope break. I don't know if that was a finner. I think that was a fin. Which is unfortunate. Hellish, how do you know everybody? Is Undying another COH guy or something? You literally know everyone who comes in here. Ooh, that's a deep cough. I'm dying. Both men down, but Romero back to his feet first as he shouts at Namian to stay down. Kick to the back of the head. Now I have hiccups, of course. God damn. Sorry, mute my mic there. I got some serious hiccups right now. You said he wasn't for me, Maury. Don't play with my heart like that. All right, sounds good at Revan. As John Reed, the fallen angel, goes for that super kick. Kind of peculiar that he's not teaming up with anybody from the Hellfire Club here. I guess both Namian's brother and John Reed's boys, all three of them were busy. They had to find themselves partners as Reed drops to the leg. Audio's not cutting in and out, by the way. Just have these hiccups as Reed lining up. Me and Audrey go for a ride. The fall. Namian, after taking that jackhammer, Caden can't save him. I'd say this was going to be it. 1, 2. Oh, no. Namian kick out on his own. God damn, some resiliency by the newbie. Reed from behind. Trio. Low position for Namian. Yes, hashtag CMV would be beautiful of you to do for me. Even though it's still incredibly hard to find on CC. So fucked up. Super kick though from Reed. Kate again making the save as he takes out John Cone in the process. Reed though right back at it again. Up over the shoulders. Ref still down though. Fall. Numero dos. Victor, oh no, Reed not even going to go for the pin since the ref's down. I guess that's wise. Or maybe not. Namian got real lucky there. As he lines up Reed, what a victory this would be for Audrey in his debut. Butterfly suplex transitioning into a cross armbar with Romero snapping two. Getting to save his partner for tonight. Audrey unrelenting though as he goes to the top rope. Oh, but Victor pushes him all the way down to the outside of the ring. Yeah, I do use most recent. And calls from like 10 months ago come up. Shit, man. This hiccups gonna go away at some point? What's good, fam? I'm always getting hiccups in the end of streams. Namian doing a bit of taunt in here. Don't know how wise that is. His first matchup, and he hasn't particularly doing fantastic. Looking to get that big comeback, though. A couple of clotheslines, tilt-a-wall backbreaker, and showing off his karate stance before shooting in. Reed and rocked right now. Reed cannot afford to lose to a newcomer with Purgatory on the horizon this Sunday. Dark Matter, though, and a 3 count! As Caden, oh, that stunner just did not phase Romero. Oh, shit, fam. What an upset to me and just pinned John Reed. Caden getting a stunner on Romero, but it did nothing to him. I mean, it stopped him from breaking up the pin. God damn. Reed. Where's your head at? Get himself in check to face Markintel tomorrow on Genesis. Here's the finish right here. Dark Matter from Namian into the pin. Here you see Romero coming and trying to make the save, but Caden cut him off with a stunner, and they just no-sold it. Namian, Audrey, and Caden Kenner get the job done together. Good momentum for Caden heading into the chamber. I'm about to go suffocate myself, get rid of these goddamn hiccups. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. As always, if you're new to the stream and you want to see more, make sure you follow me tomorrow. Probably about around the same time, 1, 2-ish. I'm going to have to start streaming early because it seems that lately, every time I try to stream late, the Twitch app won't work for me. So, Genesis between 1 and 2, maybe 3 tomorrow. And we know that this Sunday, the final pit stop on the road to Ascendance, Purgatory, an absolutely stacked card from top to bottom. You're not going to want to miss it. Ascendance is on the horizon, just 5 weeks away. That colossal 4-day event. It's going to be amazing. I'm excited. I hope you are too. But of course, the link to the website, join in the chat. We'll get you there, my friends. It's communityuniverse.4motion.com. All the past episodes on my YouTube channel, on my Twitch info page if you want to check out all of them. So I'll see you guys. Maybe actually I'll be doing a stream probably with Batman and Tim some Friday the 13th, and probably just a couple minutes after I end this. So if you want to see that, that'll be up there. If not, then I'll see y'all tomorrow for the Genesis.